Good, stand by, we're rolling, and in 3.
Now, you write for sports. Can you introduce yourself for me and tell me what you do and who you write for?
Sure, I'm Brandon Huffman with Scout.com, National Recruiting Analyst for Scout.com and FoxSports.com, covering college football, not just on the West Coast, but nationally as well as covering college recruiting for the West Coast primarily, but also doing a little bit of national recruiting analysis as well.
So you're here to look at these boys who could possibly be recruited here soon?
Yeah, that's kind of the point, to get out here and see kind of the next wave of guys that people will be watching on Saturdays, seeing them out here on a Saturday and kind of seeing who are the guys that are going to emerge as players and as prospects that are going to be college football stars Sunday.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2003, and I've been covering out on the West Coast for about 11 years now. I've been covering recruiting in college football since 1998, but really kind of watching the specialization of recruiting since 2003.
Have you seen a big change with this mandatory helmets?
You have. I mean, I think you've seen just the more of the urgency. I mean, obviously with the NFL doing more studies on concussions and even trickling down to college, well, now it's getting down to the youth sports level, because that's kind of where parents and families still have that first chance to kind of really make it. I'm a parent. My son plays flag football at 8 years old, but you're seeing that importance at a young age and seeing why that there's a need for the helmets, because players are faster, more athletic than they've ever been.
But these are non-contact sports, right? So why are these helmets so important now?
Because even though you say it's non-contact, they're still the human body. They collide, they run into each other at full speed. There may not be the intent to tackle, but there's still the collisions that are out there. There's still guys that are running too fast. They trip, they fall, they hit their bodies on the ground. So it's taking every precautionary measure that you need to keep these guys safe so that they can enjoy that opportunity to go on and play at the next level.
Absolutely. Now, have you seen these Gamebreaker helmets specifically?
I have. In fact, I've seen them for the last couple of years. I think it was about 2 years ago in Las Vegas, in fact, where Keyshawn Johnson's team was wearing them. They were kind of the first ones to do it. I'd seen kind of helmets, similar styles, 8, 9, 10 years ago at the high school level, but it wasn't until about 2 years ago that you started to see it on the 7-on-7 circuit, where more and more guys were wearing them, and some of the teams were kind of wearing them because the parents were mandating it, and now you're seeing it to the point where the speed of the game has changed so much that there's a need for it regardless for everybody.
And you support this?
Absolutely. Like I said, as a parent, as a young son, I have a daughter that plays youth sports as well. I mean, I'm all about keeping the kids safe and, doing something that's going to protect them so that they can enjoy a sport and enjoy the activities that they do long term.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was excellent. Thank you.